I'm Dr. G.M.Chaudhry. I'm lover of history. I also worked as assistant archivist in the National Archives of Pakistan sometime in past. I have a lot of love in different documents as well as archaeological heritage of Pakistan. And today we are again in Taxila Museum, and that museum is having the history and historical replicas and different articles belonging to the Buddha heritage. These are three beautifully engraved sculptures of the Buddha, miniature Buddhas. These are the different poses that's in prayer mode, and all these are in prayer modes. And in one of the statue there, the Buddha is giving his blessings. Now here again are different parts. In fact, these are the broken parts of the Buddha's statues. In fact, these are the parts of the standing Buddha. And here now you can find a full-fledged standing Buddha. It's the clay made. It's not stone carved, but it's beautifully carved. And even he is handling something beautiful pot in his left hand. Yes, these are the engravings which were, I think, fixed in some walls. These are the part of some walls. And these are the different poses of the Buddha, either preaching, praying, or otherwise. You can find the quality of engraving. These were the fixtures in the walls, and that's also one of the decoration piece which is also removed from one of the walls. These are in fact collected from different parts of ruins, archaeological ruins in Taxila, and now these are the parts of the Taxila Museum. These are the different poses, and even I think all these are not the sculptures of the Buddha. Even these are the sculptures of his servants. These are also decoration pieces. I think these are removed from some walls. These may be mounted in residences or in monasteries. But these are also having the different poses. Some are made in arcs. From here you can assess the quality. Here there is a scene that's relating to renunciation of Siddhartha from this worldly luxury. Yes, these are also different wall-mounted pieces, decorations. These also might be removed from different residential or prayer places. But these are very beautifully carved, and even in miniature, and that is extremely fascinating that such type of miniatures were possible even at that time. There are also the wall mountings which are depicting different situations of Buddha's life, that's with his worshippers. And this part is discovered from the Dharma Rajika, which was belonging to 2nd and 3rd century. And this part is depicting the birth of the Siddhartha. These are also having different poses, but one pose is very important. You may just watch now. That's the horse riding Buddha. There are also the servants, guards of the Buddha, and this is the level of adoration which was being enjoyed by the Buddha during his lifetime. These are the miniature wall mounting having the different preaching styles of Buddha's followers. Different, I think, decoration parts, but these are depicting the different events in the life of the Buddha. That's standing, that's fasting, that is even one is, this is, you are watching, this is the death of the Buddha. Buddha is lying on some cot. And the next one is, now you are watching, this is the scene of the Buddha's palace. What type of luxury Buddha was enjoying. These are of different sizes. They are depicting miniatures and even the full-size heads. I'm not sure that these are only decoration pieces or these are removed from different parts of body. But you can now assess that the size of the statues, if these were the parts of different statues, that here now you are watching that these are the full-size heads, human-size heads. These are of clay and sandstone. Again, these are the heads, and there is no information that whether these are the heads of the Buddha or the servants or worshippers of the Buddha, but these are beautifully carved and engraved. I think these might be the parts of different statues fixed some beauty purposes or some other purposes. These are also having the different size, and even now you are watching that full size, human size heads. There is a body, middle part of the body, without head, without legs, but that's beautifully carved. The heads, these are belonging to 3rd and 4th century AD, and these are recovered from Jolia. Jolia is the famous monastery, and I think these might be the parts of different decoration sculptures of Buddha. These are having the different sizes. There are the heads, even there are the women heads. That's beauty, having the beautifully arranged hairs, and that's a big head of Buddha that's damaged in fact. These are again the heads, but these are the women heads. These might be the princes of that time. They are having the beautifully arranged hair. There are the miniature heads. From this you can assess the quality of engravers, that they can equally make the big size heads and small size heads. It means they were using very sophisticated carving instruments. These are also belonging to 3rd to 4th century AD, and these are discovered from the Jolia. These are the stucco In fact, these are made of the sand clay. It's a big head of Buddha. This belongs to Julia and discovered from 2nd to 4th century. Belongs to 2nd to 4th century. And I think there was some jewel piece mounted. Yes, it's the big head of the Buddha. I think it's removed from some big statue. And that's having the crown, jewel crown. Now, this is the end of our visit of Taxila Museum. I'm sure you might have enjoyed this lavish place, which is depicting the history of about 4 centuries. There are the sculptures, relics, different articles, and statues of the Buddha, which were belonging to different periods. Now, thank you very much